looking at the mini bike again. Another situation that I've discovered about this bike, part of the reason I had it off, this false tank here blocks the fuel filler cap on the Predator engine. So you have to remove it. Currently, you have to remove it to fill up the fuel, which requires, it's easier to see probably from this angle. Oh, let's see if I can get it. Moving 2 nuts. Well, the lighting's not going to cooperate with me there. Hold on, let me pull this off. So there's 2, basically, you can even see the heads. They're bolts that are tack welded on these brackets. Go down through those holes and you put a nut on each one, and that holds the false tank in place. So what I'm trying to figure out is what I can do with it so that I can either fill it up with the tank in place or make it easier to quickly remove the tank. One idea I've had is that hinge came in a 2-pack. And it looks like, grab one here. If I maybe make a way to fix this where that was, or to that, then the hinge point is right up at the front of the tank, maybe down here, like that. So it would be basically, once it's painted black, it wouldn't really be noticeable behind the neck. So it would sit like that, and would allow me to then maybe do like some motorcycles do, secure the rear with like a piece of O-ring material or some rubber strap, or maybe try and tack weld a tab on the back that, and drill and tap a hole, finish filling those in, drill and tap a hole through there that you can just put a quick piece through, or drill a hole all the way through with a quick release pin. Still debating on that, but that's one option I've come up with. Okay, so I haven't quite finished the rubber strap section, but here's what I've got. Tank's on there. Only if you get to the right spot, since it's silver, do you notice that there's a hinge there. And it'll be black when it's all done. But down here, held on currently with a O-ring that's wrapped around the frame, but I plan to actually, that'll be different when it's done. Just haven't got there yet. So this holds up, hinged at the front, which is welded to the old mount there. This, the rear mount bolt was cut, shortened, so it's now just an alignment pin. It doesn't hold anything. So now you can flip it up out of the way. Refuel, easiest probably from that side. And then when you're done, drop it back down in place, and like I said, with the O-ring I can't do it single-handed now, but just strap that back down. Okay, the more I dig into this, the more I find out is wrong with it that I never realized, because I never tore into it. I discovered that the clutch here was hitting, you can see the wear groove hitting this bracket, and wasn't sure why, except that there's nothing back here to keep it out. He had it secured here to keep it from coming out too far, but nothing to keep it from going back in. The only thing keeping it from going back in was physically hitting the bracket and wearing against it. Which is part of the rattling probably that I was constantly hearing. So I need some sort of sleeve. I just gotta measure and figure out what size. Okay, I made a spacer. I don't know if you'll be able to see it down in there. I did make a spacer to hold that at the proper distance. And it doesn't rattle or clank on the thing anymore, so clatter sound that I used to have is gone. It's nice and quiet actually when it runs. So, some work on tensioning chains. We should be guarding and tensioning chains, and I think that's about it. Then it's time to strip it, clean it, paint it. So, pretty happy with that today. As always, don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe.